Backlash over vaccine mandates is threatening to derail the Morrison government's agenda during the final 2 weeks of Parliament. Live to Trudy McIntosh in Canberra. Trudy, what are we expecting?
Danica, we could be in for a messy final fortnight here in Canberra, with the Senate set to take centre stage, with 2 coalition backbench senators making it clear that they will withhold their vote on all government legislation unless the Prime Minister takes stronger actions against vaccine mandates which are being put in place by state premiers. Gerard, Rennick and Antic have made their position clear. They believe vaccine mandates are cruel and unnecessary. Here was Mr Rennick on Sky News last night.
I'm very serious about this. I think the premiers have had more than enough time to bring COVID under control over the last 18 months. And I think it's very important that when we head into Christmas, people aren't losing their jobs. People who don't want a second jab for medical reasons, and there's very valid reasons for that, shouldn't be losing their jobs over that and being restricted from celebrating Christmas with their families.
This is certainly threatening to derail the government's agenda in the Senate. They'd been hoping to get through religious freedom legislation this fortnight, but that now could be up in the air. There's also an incredible amount of uncertainty on whether the government will try its luck and get its anti-corruption watchdog through the Senate as well. But given the fact that there's pushback from these coalition senators, but also One Nation, Pauline Hanson has made it clear she's had a private meeting with Scott Morrison last Thursday and indicated she'll also be withholding her vote unless she's allowed to overturn vaccine mandates.
He's given me the time tomorrow to introduce my bill. He's given me no guarantees. Actually, he said they will not be supporting my bill, but will allow his members of parliament to cross the floor to actually support the bill. I don't believe that Labor or the Greens will support the bill whatsoever. Why would they? It's their state premiers, Labor premiers, that are doing this to the people.
And Trudy, new polling reveals female voters and small business owners could be the key to deciding the next election.
Yeah, Danica, this provides an interesting insight into the demographics that are up for grabs at the next election. This is a poll in the News Corp papers today. It shows which voters are more likely to switch their mind. In female voters, twice as likely as men to not yet have decided who to vote for. A similar story for parents of school-aged children. Asian Australians, more than a quarter say they're willing to switch their vote. And finally, small business owners, 3 in 10 willing to switch up who they're going to vote for based on the policy offerings that are on display. Political parties look at this sort of information really closely because it really provides a guide for them as to which seats they should be targeting and what sort of policy offerings will actually switch up those crucial undecided voters heading into the election. Danica.
Trudy, thank you. And later this hour, I'll be speaking to the Treasurer, Josh Frydenberg. That's at 6:50 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time.